Last year, in a meeting with Father Manny, where we were setting goals for the spring semester of my field placement here at Christ Church, he pitched an ambitious idea. Let's start a spiritual retreat center. At first, I was quite surprised. This was not what I was expecting for the last semester of my amazing year and a half here at Christ Church. But after some discussion, we were both excited by the possibilities. What followed is a beautiful journey of discovery and development that culminated on Saturday, May 11th, as we launched our inaugural session of the Center for Spiritual Nourishment, and we're ready to follow up with Session 2 this coming Saturday on June 15th. As we considered different ideas for the center, there were a few guiding pillars we agreed to as our foundation. We knew we wanted to create a place for people of any religious affiliation to feel welcome wherever they may be in their spiritual journey, and that we wanted to provide a platform to highlight the gifts of parishioners within our amazing community. Outside of that, I saw it as a great opportunity to put the skills I am learning in seminary to practice. Specifically, I was excited to utilize what may be called a non-traditional organizational model that is being used with great effect by some thriving mission churches we have studied. In a more traditional model, often the leader's vision drives the development of a plan for a group to implement, often in a hierarchical structure. To develop the Center for Spiritual Nourishment, we are using a non-hierarchical model where decisions are made collaboratively and all voices are heard and appreciated. Our team structure is an essential foundational element as well. While I may be helping to launch the center, it is the group of dedicated contributors working within a supportive, collaborative environment who are the center and will ensure it is ready to meet the needs of our diverse community well into the future. Presently, we are small but mighty with big hopes. We hope we are planting seeds that will produce the fruit for subsequent generations in this community. We hope parishioners and members of the larger community of all ages and backgrounds will be drawn to the variety of programs we are providing starting on Saturday. It is our hope that more people will be inspired to spread the word to loved ones, encouraging them to join us in future months. We hope more people will recognize how their talents may enhance the program and seek to get involved in the Center for Spiritual Nourishment, lovingly run by the community for the community. The guiding mission statement of the center that becomes the group's higher calling is to provide opportunities for spiritual growth for our members and the larger community. We will seek to achieve this by offering an array of experiences that engage the mind, body, and spirit in a safe communal environment, tending to our souls in community. The second of our monthly programs is set for this Saturday, June 15th, and includes an array of activities designed to tend to our souls. Our schedule offers a variety of programs, and we will be taking over most of the Christ Church campus from 8:30 a.m. to noon. Our main meeting area will be the Great Hall downstairs in New Brick. We will have light breakfast and snacks and introductions going from 8:30 to 9, and our sessions will start at 9 o'clock. The center is designed for people to stop in and join at any time. In the spaces around the campus, we will have 2 one-hour guided contemplative Christianity and meditation sessions, and there will be a spiritual direction group that meets for an hour and a half during that time as well. If you've not considered how spiritual direction may help shape your spirituality, I encourage you to attend and give it a try. Additionally, if you haven't experienced contemplative Christian meditation, I strongly encourage you to stop in and experience that wonderful experience. Concurrently, in the Great Hall will be an exploratory session of exploring thin spaces and liminal places, followed by a session on trauma-informed care and how trauma impacts our spirituality. If you're interested in learning more about science supporting spiritual reality, plan to attend the session that starts promptly at 9 in the parish hall downstairs in the admin building by Old Brick for an enthralling movie and discussion that is planned for the full 2.5 hours. Throughout the morning, there will be opportunities for individual activities outside of the group sessions. There will be stations set up around New Brick where you can do artwork or journal, and additionally there will be a quiet space with peaceful music playing if you want to just sit in contemplative prayer. As you can see, there are multiple opportunities for engagement, so please take a look at our schedule on the website and consider what most appeals to you. Another aspect I'm eager to share is the program I have developed through my seminary studies around trauma-informed care. The language of trauma-informed care is relatively new and has become an unexpectedly significant force in my life. All of us have been impacted by trauma in ways we may or may not understand. In the sessions I have developed, in conjunction with my professor at seminary, we will learn the language of trauma and create a safe space for participants to explore how their lives may be impacted. Topics we will touch on include the effects of trauma, moral injury, institutional trauma, which focuses also on the role of church in trauma, generational trauma, such as the impacts of racial injustice, and how trauma can impact our spirituality. The morning will close with a half-hour healing liturgy, which is a trauma-informed service developed with 2 classmates of mine in seminary. The service is designed with readings and liturgical elements that incorporate trauma-informed care. If you're curious what this may look like, please join us and find out. Our vision of a diverse spiritual community coming together to create an environment for spiritual growth has come to fruition, and we are excited to see what the center may become. As we planned the rollout of the center, we determined that each of the groups would be designed to run for about 4 or 5 sessions, where participants can join each week or move between groups. Also, we are preparing to offer additional sessions in the future months scheduled for July 20th and August 17th. If you have any ideas or suggestions or questions or would like to explore leading an activity in the future, please reach out to me at seminarian@christchurchcolumbia.org, or any of the folks on our awesome team who will be present on Saturday: Leah Crest, Lee Gabby, Carol Abbott, George Toth, or Kathy Sims can give you more information as well. As we learn from our experiences this summer as we roll out the program, we intend to extend our reach well beyond the walls of Christ Church. Our hope as in the fall, as we rerun the program, that the center will become a recurring source of renewal and resource for spiritual growth for people throughout our community. The Center for Spiritual Nourishment is the latest example of how Christ Episcopal Church embodies faith with feet, and I'm so grateful Father Manny asked me to be on this journey with Christ Church.